Hi everyone. So good to see you again, friends. This is Dr. Russell again, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how to hold your bass while you're standing. So some bass players sit on a stool while they're standing, but a lot play standing up. So there's really actually just a couple of things that we really need to pay attention to when we're thinking about how we're going to hold the bass while we're standing. And it can take a little bit of getting used to because it's a different thing that most of us don't spend a whole lot of time doing. One of the first things that we need to pay attention to is the middle of our body. So we need to think of a line that's kind of going down the middle of our chest and stomach. And that is where we want to place the back bout of the instrument. You want this part of the bout to be basically cutting your abdomen in half. So you can kind of see it's placing the back right into the middle of my stomach. Okay, so it's not like a cello facing forward, and it's not sideways. Otherwise, all the sound is going over there. We don't want that. We want all the sound going out there, but at the same time, we want to be able to play all of our strings. Okay, so again, this back bout down the middle. So once you have it there and it's leaning slightly, not straight up, you can't play it straight up. You got to let it lean into you a little bit. Now, you may be beginning on some open string exercises, and that's a great way to begin. There's a couple of things that you can do with your left hand while you're playing open string exercises. You can just rest them on your instrument. Try not to touch the front too much because you don't want to dampen the sound or the resonance of the instrument. So you're just kind of on top. I actually don't mind it being on the brace. This is a nice strong part of the instrument. So you can just play your open strings this way, or you can start looking ahead a little bit and having your thumb up in first position. If you start in first position, you may be starting up in a higher position depending on how your teacher is asking you to do it. But if you're starting in first position, you can also just have your thumb on the back of the instrument, perpendicular to the strings. You don't want it like a thumbs up, ay. You don't want it a thumbs down, oh. You want it a thumbs, meh. So perpendicular, going across the back of the instrument, and just kind of holding the instrument there. I don't need my fingers to do anything. Doesn't change the sound of the instrument at all. And you'll notice that once you get comfortable balancing the instrument, it doesn't really go anywhere. My right leg is to the side of the instrument and my left leg is slightly behind. And your knee can be touching, your left knee can be touching the back of the instrument if you need that extra help to balance it. Everybody's body's different, so every contact point on the instrument might be a little bit different as well. It just takes a little bit of exploration to find out where it feels most comfortable for you to be able to play the best and healthiest that you can. But general rules, right down the middle of the body, back bout, nice and balanced, so you can kind of go lean back and forth with it, okay? But you don't want it to go anywhere while you're moving around and playing. All right? Happy playing, friends.